Alright, good morning my friends, welcome back. We have the leaks for the upcoming pack in November, which should be out the following days. We have the full leak list from Dkayed for the November pack, and without further ado, let's hop right in. The first thing we are getting, and this is not super surprising, this is something we basically saw with a few hints, that we will get the new Madolche cards, and we will get these Madolche cards, these remaining ones, in a secret pack here. Nothing too special. We have seen this before. This was to be expected. We were expecting this in the pack that we have received at the end of the month for Halloween, but now we will get the Madolche stuff within a secret pack. You can obviously also expect some of the older Madolche cards, a new Madolche secret pack, where you, if you want to get the archetype, can probably get some of the ultra rares here, which will be quite nice, and you can expect probably this XYZ to be the ultra rare from this archetype. And then for the real pack, the first thing we are getting, and we are basically playing a bit of cleanup, this is also what I predicted here for this November pack, we are getting the rest of the Flame Swordsman stuff. These are cards that have been released in an additional bonus set that came in January, where there also was Bonfire in it, there was Transaction Rollback in it, and they definitely held out for a long time on these Flame Swordsman cards. Unfortunately, nothing too fancy and nothing too special, won't really make a big difference in the meta game. And yeah, you can combine them with the old Flame Swordsman cards. The only one we have gotten is the Ferocious Flame Swordsman. This is in the game for a while now, or has been in the game for a while now. But yeah, the new Flame Swordsman stuff will come. You can combine this with Infernoble Knight if you want to. You can also play this pure if you want to. Then again, this is really nothing that you will see on the ladder ever, so not really interesting. And now for one of the big reveals, but also one that I predicted. So honestly, basically the pack has turned out the way I thought it would turn out. We are getting the Melodious stuff right here, and obviously I will also make a combo video when it comes to Melodious. I have shown you what this deck can do. If you have not seen the video, go check that out in the top right corner. The cards that we will get, that we are currently missing, are the Flowering Étoile, the Melodious Magnificent, which can bounce cards back to the hand up to the number of Melodious cards that you can banish for cost until the end phase from your field. Very strong. The Baka, which basically brings it all together. This is one of the new monsters you will go into in the beginning of the Melodious combo, just to get into all of your other stuff. Then we have the Couplet, the Melodious Songstress, and the Refrain, making the Melodious archetype, I think for the first time, yes, a Pendule archetype of sorts. These two are very strong. This is a good one card starter that you have 3 of in the deck, and this is a good extender that you will also have 3 of in the deck, that gets you to for free basically to your Melodious Concerto, which Concerto is a fusion card. So these definitely enable a really strong combo. As I already said, I showed you this in the video, go check that out in the top right corner. This deck will definitely and especially be strong against Snake Eye, when a Snake Eye will reappear with the introduction of the Fiendsmith engine. And yeah, getting Concerto, getting the Songstress, getting the Couplet, and you will basically use 2 Baka, 1 Flowering Étoile, a triple, and then 1 here. And yeah, cards you will also need is the Ostinato, which is a very strong card, the fusion card for this archetype here, and the first movement solo. So you can see right here in terms of how expensive this deck will be. As of right now, it is okay. You won't need this ultra rare here. You will just need triple Ostinato, and then whatever rarity these cards will be. And we will also use some of the older ones, Schuberta, giving you the ability to banish cards from the graveyard via quick effect, which is very nice against a lot of archetypes. And then you also have very strong cards that can protect you from basically everything. For example, the Aria, which says that when this card is on the field, monsters you control cannot be targeted by card effects or be destroyed by battle. So you can also protect your Interruption Melodious monsters, which is very strong. Melodious will definitely be a meta-relevant deck. The problem with Melodious is, in the TCG it was quite nice. The problem with Melodious here in Master Duel will be the fact that we have Maxi, and this is quite a combo-heavy deck. Then again, they have their own branded fusion in Ostinato, extremely strong. But yeah, we'll have to see how strong this will be. I think some people will pick this up, and you can definitely be successful with this. But I guess this is like a good tier 2 combo-ish deck in my opinion. So we are getting the Melodious stuff, and then we are officially finished with the Legacy of Destruction set, and we can get all the stuff on Infinite Forbidden. So when it comes to the Fiendsmith engine, I guess we will get this in the next pack. So obviously also spoiler that we won't get it in this one. We'll probably get it in the next one because now we are on Infinite Forbidden officially. And then we will also get, and this we have seen already, the remaining archetype from Elidi that we still needed here. I think some of the cards are also from of info. I think we will get the Sarcophagus anime type with Gadget Trio, the Dark Magician, the Magician of Black Magic, and Jandora G. This was already teased with the wallpaper changes with the recent update here. We will get these cards here, the Silent Magicians, the Gadget Trio, as well as Marshmallow, and then I think that at least the Sarcophagus and the Future Silence will be in the game. Not quite sure whether we'll also get Ties That Bind, but I guess we will get all of this archetype together. Honestly, I'm not sure if this is anything to write home about. I'm not even sure because I have never basically seen this, not in the TCG or elsewhere, what this even does. Honestly, I know that Gadget Trio searches something, and then I'm not even sure what this establishes in terms of interruption. But yeah, we'll get this. This is also remaining stuff from Legacy of Destruction, and yeah, this apparently is the November pack that we will get in a few days. Very disappointing if you ask me. Not a single really interesting archetype. The best one being Melodious by far. So if you have been hyped for Melodious, then that's obviously very nice for you. This will definitely be a playable, good archetype that you can take to the ladder, that you can reach Master 1 with, that you can play around with. And in terms of how this works against Tenpai, I mean, they will let you go first, and then you can establish a lot of things. And you having the ability to bounce back cards, for example, Tenpai Field Spell, or maybe a Pydra or a Chandra before they can basically synchro summon, is definitely strong. Then again, don't expect this to be like the best deck ever, but this is actually what I predicted. As I already said, I predicted a very weak pack as the next one here in November, just because the Temper pack was so strong. And this is kind of like how Konami loves to do it. They give us a really strong deck, and they give us a really strong pack, and then afterwards they give us a really weak one. And now we have 2 weak ones in succession, basically, if you count the Halloween pack. I guess the December pack will be better. I'm honestly expecting the Fiendsmith stuff within the December pack. This is at least my call here at this point. So if you want to invest in this, the Fiendsmith engine, and you don't think that anything out of this pack is too interesting, then just skip this pack. I probably will also skip this. Not quite sure whether I will get for the go for the Melodious stuff. I don't really think so, as I also don't really like the artworks, but I don't know. You can let me know in the comments. I'm very interested in your opinion. What do you think when it comes to the leaks concerning this pack? I'm not sure whether we might get some, Dkayed also leaked some additional animations that will be awarded to older cards, but nothing too interesting here, honestly. There might be 1 or 2 like cool fancy cards in between, maybe a few one-offs that slip into this pack and that you might to craft 1 copy of. But yeah, as of right now, we only know of these cards here. Not super interesting. Definitely one of the most skippable packs ever. I guess the most skippable pack since the Ragnar Riker stuff, honestly. But yeah, let me know in the comments, what do you think? Are you hyped for any of these? What are you planning on doing with this pack? Or do you want to save for the potentially good December pack? Let me know in the comments, and we will see each other in the next one.